one of the things that you told us, or you told me during the interview, and you told us during testimony, was that the defendant suffered from low self-esteem. Do you remember telling us that?
Yes.
Well, now, one of the things that, with regard to low self-esteem, isn't it true that when the defendant was about to be evaluated, isn't it true that she was happy because she believed that her IQ was as high as Einstein's? Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I do.
And in fact, that speaks against somebody who has low self-esteem, right?
Not necessarily.
So the fact that the defendant was happy to have her IQ tested because she believes she's on the level with Einstein doesn't indicate to you that this individual does not suffer from a low self-esteem issue.
Most people who talk about how smart they are don't feel that they're that smart, or they're really interested as, by the way, I did do testing as an undergraduate. When I did my practice test, people were very interested in their IQ because it's interesting. So there could be a number of reasons why she was excited about that. I don't know, I wasn't there.
Well, but the bottom line is you had it in your notes, right? You read that, correct?
Yes, I did.
And you're saying that, well, all these other people have these reasons why they want to know what their IQ is. You don't know that's why the defendant wanted to know about her IQ, right?
No, I don't.
Because you didn't ask her, right?
No, I didn't.
And it could be that she has a very high self-esteem, and she believes it, and this is going to be confirmation for her.
Objection, speculation.
Overruled.
That she is smarter than almost anyone else.
I don't believe her behavior demonstrates high self-esteem, Mr. Martinez.
You're talking about behavior, we're talking about an IQ test, and her indication that she believes that her IQ may be as high as Einstein's.
Self-esteem is not just about IQ, Mr. Martinez.
Right? It could be about other things. For example, one of the things that we know about her is that whenever she had an issue with people, she would correct everybody's grammar, right?
There were people who said that, yes.
Well, this is part of what you read going into this interview with her, right? The first interview, right?
Yes.
And so you now know this information. You're walking into this interview knowing that she's corrected other people with regard to their grammar, right?
Actually, I don't know that I had read that yet. I'm not sure. I was given a limited amount of information prior to going into see Ms. Arias, and I can't exactly tell you which things I was given a year and a half ago prior to meeting with her.
But at least you now know that that's something that is out there and you have in your notes, correct?
Yes.
So now we have a situation where she believes she's intelligent, she corrects other people's grammar. Isn't that an indication to you, ma'am, about somebody who has a high sense of self?
Not at all.
All right. The other thing, ma'am, is that, do you remember when she was in jail up in Wairika and the defendant's manifesto? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about that.
Do you remember that that was in your notes?
I remember hearing about it. I've never seen it.
You haven't seen the manifesto. I'm not asking if you've seen the manifesto, but you've heard about it, right?
I've only heard that there was a manifesto. I don't honestly know anything about it.
And I understand you may not have seen it, but isn't it true that the defendant was signing or autographing copies of the manifesto?
Objection. May we approach?